again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my new collaboration series, Stash Dive Tuesday with a Scrappy Adam. We have also opened it up and invited some of our scrappy, crafty friends to play along. This will be a weekly Tuesday series, and each week there will be different people that will be playing along or the same. And we just said, whenever you guys want to hop in, just let us know. So we had been talking, Adam and myself, and I had made a few comments about my onesie-twosies of my collection or of my stash of things that I have. You know, one embellishment, one piece of 12 by 12 paper left over from a collection or a kit, and all of the random stash items. And we started talking, and we decided we wanted to do a stash dive, and we made it on a Tuesday. You know, it happens. To where the only rule is you can't have more than 2 of the same collection on the layout. And you can switch it up every week. But just to help eliminate some of these random items in our stash. I know I am super guilty of having all the things that when I get done with a collection or a kit, I feel like I'll just put it in my stash and I'll use it again and it never gets used. So that is what we are doing today. So I will have all the creatives that are playing along with today's hop listed down below. So this is that photo of my husband and his daughter on the beach. I'm once again working through the vacation album, and we're still not as far as I would like to be, but farther than I was a few days ago, right? So I'm going to take these 2 6x6 pattern papers, and I believe these 2 are from the same collection, which is totally allowed. And we're going to trim that up a bit. Now what I'm doing here is I want to put some mixed media on the background, but I need to make sure I know where my photo is going to go and my little cluster of random matting, because I'm going to have a whole bunch of layers behind this photo. And I just really love how, like, when you flip through these, which they are albums now, there could end up being 4, the same mood and feel is through on each layout, but they're completely different, you guys. That is why I keep changing it up. Like, that is why I grab different pattern papers, or I grab, you know, just always looking for a different design and not trying to continuously create the same thing over and over again, right? So right here I am just trying to layer these up and kind of get a feel for how I want all of these to go. And I am really liking this. Normally I put things to the bottom right, so I'm trying to shoot them up to the top left as well. So we're going to start hearing all these pieces together, and I just kind of, you know, lift everything up little by little and one by one and add it on. I am just using my ATG. Now sitting right there, I am going to do the packaging technique. The first spray I'm going to use is Nuvo Mica Mist in pecan peach. It's pecan, but I say pecan. So we are not going to get that down. I am going to take a pencil, and you can see I'm going to go ahead and make sure I just kind of draw my lines, just because I don't want to waste the mixed media underneath all this. It's not going to get seen anyway, right? So I do have that already blotted down, and I just stick it on there. There is no gesso. The page has not been prepped. I want it to soak in. I like to be able to control the packaging technique. If you use gesso, you're not going to be able to control that, because it's going to, you know, it's not going to dry. It doesn't soak in. But I use my fingers, as you can see. I just kind of move it around. I'm going to do most of this off screen. I do a lot of the tutorials and going through mixed media on the membership portion of my channel, along with anything else that my members want to see. So if this is something you're interested in, I also do teach a mixing media class over on Facebook, so check out my Facebook group, and it starts in February, and it is a 10-week series, and it's paid content, but it is $15 for the 10 weeks, and we have challenges and prizes and all kinds of fun things. So if you're interested in that, check out my Facebook link down below. There you go. I also pulled in the Heidi Swap Color Shine in Mustard and created a very large area that is basically just going to very lightly peek out around my photo cluster. I did do the I made some splatters with both of those as well. And then we're going to put this back down. You can see it just barely peeks out, and that's the look I'm going for. I did do some splatters down here at the bottom right because I'm going to do I'm going to do an embellishment cluster down here as well, just to kind of, even out the page. It's heavily weighted at the top, so we just kind of want to make sure that it doesn't tip over, so we add a little bit of an anchor to the bottom here. And these are super old items. The only thing that's not old is this little guy right here, the Viewfinder Wheel. That is a Nicole Jones 911 printable. As you know, this month I was of January 2021, I was the spotlight artist over at Nicole Jones 911. So obviously I wanted to go ahead and showcase her stuff as well. So this is a cute little, what do they call those things? A Viewfinder Wheel? Oh, some of you kids aren't going to know what those are. This is a clear acetate piece, and it says you've got personality. I really wanted to use this little balloon guy here, but he does not make it on the layout because I can't make him work. I also have there's a Paige Evans State Golden. We got a random shine. I just basically use this opportunity to use up all of these orange and yellow items. That is pretty much what we're doing. I'm going to roll through all of these pre-made kits that I had made. I have no idea when I made them, you guys, but I did make them, and I have about 5 or 6 of them made up. I did a making page kits series on my channel in the summer, and I never used them. So that is what we're going to use because it was all the random items. So once I run out of these, I will go ahead and put a few more of them together because it seems to be the best way for me to use random items on a layout, right? I am even pulling in some random ribbon. That's right, and some twine. This is going to be the series along with the one that I do with JQ Crafty, which is my Saturday series where we're stash busting and using up those partially used kits or collections that you have, and you got something new and you wanted to play with the new things, which is totally fine. Everyone does. But we're killing off those like where we just have like 1 or 2 pieces of 12 by 12 paper left in them, and we're killing those off as well. So 2022 is all about the stash busting, stash diving, killing off the inventory so that I can bring new stuff in. I do want to do a little disclosure right here. This bow does not stick with the Craptastic glue. I even went ahead and grabbed the art glitter glue. It doesn't stick. I had to pull out my fabulous hot glue gun and get that done, and I do. If you guys want to see a review on my hot glue gun, let me know. It is an Amazon. A company sent it to me to review, and I did all that, but I never did make a video. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know because it is super awesome. Love the hot glue gun. All right, so I'm just going to wrap the twine and kind of do some fun little loop-de-loops. In my mind, it was like a fisherman's rope. I don't know. I just was going for texture. I do use the Craptastic glue, kind of get all those loops set down, hoping that holds. Probably will regret that later on in life when that piece falls off. But it's okay. And I did leave quite a bit in this video. That's why it's a little bit longer. I've been cutting some stuff out lately, just for time's sake, so you guys aren't always like crazy watching my videos, right? I'm going to leave the 2 frayed ends sticking out, and then we're going to come in. See, my bow fell off again. Oh no, I didn't even put it on yet. Never mind. I think it falls off like 3 times, and I finally pull out the hot glue gun. And I don't even know if I do that on screen. So I'm going to come in with a little bit of the twine down here as well because I didn't want it to look off or awkward. So I do just add a little bit of the twine, but it's really nice to use things up. And as you've seen there, the one I tied the bow with is almost used up as well, so get that killed off. Now I do come in, and I remember I pulled them and remembered them. The Nouveau Jewel Drops in Orange Marmalade, and I get those put all around. I don't know what was wrong with this. This is a fairly new bottle, but I think there's like a clog in it, And that's why I keep trying to, like, if you see me keep swirling, it was like it would shoot out a big, thick, dried up piece. I've never had that happen with Nuvo drops, so I do not know if this is just a bad bottle or what, but I eventually got it to work, and you'll see in the close-ups that my Nuvo drops are very wonky, but the whole layout's wonky, right? It's totally fine. All right, so listed down below will be all of Scrappy Adam stuff and all the other lovely creatives that are playing along with us today. So please check them out, give them some love. And if you want to join in, let us know, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.